Got my Nutter Butters.
Yeah. Anyway.
I forgot how good these are. I haven't had this in years. Nutter Butters.
What are some fashion trends that you are eyeing?
First you ask as I put in my mouth.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't peep until.
Okay. A fashion trend I really like right now, and the designer for the brand, one of the brands that I'm an ambassador for, which is Just Be.
Just
The designer, the designer, Margaret Yvette, she wore this dress to our reception, or maybe she wore it to the whole thing. I don't know. My mind is blanking right now. But anyway, the dress she was wearing at the reception, I'm pretty sure that was it. Maybe. Okay, you're gonna have to cut this out because I'm thinking real quick. Maybe she wore it the whole time. Yeah, I think she did. Okay, so the dress she wore, just cut that bullshit out. The dress.
keep it.
No, the dress she wore
Look into her eye.
had like one arm that turned into a sleeve, and that was fire. And I even told her, I'm like, this sleeve look. First of all, the sleeves are in right now, anyways. Like the covered sleeves. What do you even call them? Like the sleeves with gloved sleeves.
I need to talk about
That's what it is. So that's what she had, but it was only on one arm, and I thought that was fire. Like that's what I be looking for now. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that one glove, long sleeve look, and then the other arm not so much. Also lace. I mean, I know lace goes in and out of trend. Like sometimes it's trending, sometimes it's like, we're steering away from it. I always like lace, especially like if a shirt is solid right here, and then it's like a little lace under, fire. What else? I like the cutout. The cutout is also a part of the Margaret's 72 collection of Just Be. Showcasing our LA Fashion Week show was a bunch of cutout looks, and I really love that look right now as well. And we actually had somebody talk to Margaret about it, saying it was like inappropriate and stuff like that, but what's inappropriate about it? Because we show a little skin. Like it was 2023, people gotta get over that. Like it's fashion. If you're gonna be watching a fashion show, you gotta know the fashion. If you're gonna be watching a fashion show, know about the fashion, because you might be offended if you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, you know you better.
That's
Watch out.
That is what it is.
Some guys they only about that. See, he's not joining me. Continue.
No, you're good.
What ways you practice the skills that you have? That can be modeling, that can be as an artist, whether it's hair, makeup, fashion. Like, how do you practice, I guess, your brand on a daily basis?
Well, it's hard to practice everything because I'm also a mom, so most of the time I'm momming, and that's not even something you can practice, unfortunately. You just have to do it. But when I do find time to do these things, modeling, I try to work on my poses by, doing it in a mirror, a long mirror, so you can see all of your body. Working on poses and doing these like photo shoots. It helps me to learn directioning and just what I like and what I don't like, good angles, bad angles, all that. Singing is something I need to do more of working on, even though like I know I can sing. It's just working on your vocal cords is important to being a singer. Like working out your vocal cords every single day, doing the little, even it's like all that stuff. Like all that stuff is actually really good to do, like every day, especially if you're singing, acting, whatever, like things that get rid of anxiety before you go on stage or before you do something, before you do that. I try to do a lot of that, and then like the vocal exercises and I don't do that every day though. I wish I did. I wish I had more time to practice these things. Maybe one day soon.
Like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Yeah, no, I do those, like mad random. I will, like in the car, like anytime I have some time. I really do try to work on my vocal cords because, especially since,
You do it for
I
diaphragm.
vape right now, and like I do a bunch of stuff that I shouldn't do as a singer. So I really,
Yikes.
yeah, I need to make sure my vocal cords are in check. What else? My aesthetics. Let's not talk about that right now.
What's some tips that you can give to the audience for modeling?
Oh gosh, I'm not even a professional. Listen, I just got into this world, so I don't want anybody watching this like, why is he asking her that she barely knows?
You think there's a white girl that's out there looking at my shit like that?
Oh, definitely. But it's fine. That girl, I'll give you some advice. Be confident, and that's not even just modeling. That's every day. Like, be confident, even when you don't think you are. Just
I'm sorry, white girl.
practice confidence because that's gonna make your pictures 10 times better. Work on your facial expressions. That's something I'm trying to learn to work on as well because sometimes I just have a really serious, seldom face, and I'm not even a serious person. I don't take shit seriously. Everything's a joke to me. No, I'm sorry. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't take anything too serious. But in my pictures, I look very serious. I was told that I could be a Versace runway model or something like that because they're really serious. They're really like harsh. And I'm like, damn, that's how I walk? Like, I didn't even know that. But yeah, so work on your facial expressions. A lot of the times I feel like people are scared to like rehearse at home, even for like fashion shows or even modeling before you go to a photo shoot or whatnot. And they're like, oh, I feel dumb. I don't want to do this. But just realize you're at home alone. Nobody's judging you. Just do it. Like, just practice what you gotta practice and then take what you practice to the shoot, to whatever you got going on and put on a show. Like, modeling is about putting on a show too. So don't forget about that.
I will add to her saying facial expressions, definitely with the models I have worked with, they choose to forget or not think of their face. And a lot of the times, your expression of what you're trying to put out there definitely comes from your face. Like, be me, be curious, be spontaneous, be happy, be curious, be scared. Have all them type of facial expressions because you never know the way this type of shoot is. She got a message and she's gonna be leaving soon, so it's fine.
People annoy me, but okay. What's the last question? Or the next question?
Maybe I should leave it on this note. People annoy you.
No, you're not annoying me.
I know I said people.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not shaken easily.
Something that you're a fan of, but you are not proud to admit.
That's something that I was trying to rehearse earlier to discuss before I came here. I couldn't even think of anything.
Nut butters is something that you should not be proud of.
What? They're good.
I'm just nasty.
Really? Why do you have them here then?
Because I eat everything else. I'm a variety pack. It's just the last to go.
I like nutter butter.
Well, I should say that. Fritos is definitely the last to go. Definitely.
I have both of those.
I know. It's fine.
Well, whatever. I'm different.
I'm different.
I don't really know. Oh, actually I do know a few things.
That you're okay with saying. I should probably also mention that too.
Yeah.
Don't like just put it out there that you're not.
Not anything crazy.
Okay.
I just fun fact. I love mythological shit and magical shit because it makes me feel like I can be in my own little universe. So I love Harry Potter.
That's fine.
No, some people are gonna look at me like,
No, okay. So here's the thing, right?
I like Lord of the Rings, and I like all those shits those 3 hour long movies.
So you're a nerd. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
You-
But I'm not like smart. I mean, like, I'm not a geek. I'm not smart, but I'm knowledgeable about the things that I'm interested in. So that's nerd.
Sorry.
What's funny? I don't know.
you are you are a nerd. You're into nerd-like things. Okay. The thing is, you just don't look as if you do. That's where one they were like really into you, they will be surprised or taken away by that because you don't give that sensation off. Like it's not. If one were
Okay,
to see
let me
just
ask you a
Instagram,
question.
okay, I'm listening.
Sorry to cut you off. I don't cut people off.
That's fine.
Actually-
I apologize for my cuts off when I try to do for you. I apologize.
Right. So I apologize. I don't know if you
Yeah.
did. So, what was your first impression of me? Because I told you I thought you were a girl at first because of how you were texting. So, what was your first impression? And then once I met you, I was like, yeah, this guy's like artsy or something.
I'm an artist.
And I thought he like did like paintings or something. I don't know why.
Like,
He's just
yeah.
giving that vibe.
Yeah.
But no, what was your first impression of me? Like, I want to know what people think when they see me.
Okay. Jeopardy. We're talking about the first time I met you. You're talking about that aspect.
Versus now. Ooh, that's a good one. Then versus now. What's your perspective on it? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you got me because of things that.
Why is this such a hard question?
It's not hard. It's me finding better words than to say, well, I should say on camera. Which is, again, it's not a harsh thing. It's just more of the fact of you're a very curious person. You are what I still deem as sensitive, even though you may not agree to that.
Sensitive?
You are sensitive.
Sensitive to who? To what? How am I sensitive?
Not in the version that you're thinking of. Not in the sense of sensitive as like you're trying it. Not in, not like.
You mean like I'm down to earth? Like sensitive in the way like I am like empathetic? Or like I am.
Sensitive in the sense of when somebody ideally would say something, you're not saying quick to give a reaction, but you're more like, okay, so like, why would you say that? And it's like, all right. Nobody here was trying to, I was just making a statement. It was no intent behind it to make you feel some type of way. And by type of way, not mean anger, it's whatever emotion that came about from what made you want to react. That's what I mean by some type of way. Because some people will say, here, some type of way as, I didn't get triggered. I wasn't, no, I'm talking about whatever emotional state that you just jumped to based on what was said. That is, however that was.
Okay. That's how you took me at first? Or that's how you see me?
Amongst a few other things.
No, at first though?
Yeah, at first.
Okay. Amongst what other things?
Amongst other things. Sensitive, I said already. I wasn't prepared for this. I will tell you that right now. I was not prepared for this. So this is why it's taking me a
You
little
didn't
longer.
think I was gonna be cool?
No, you how do I want to describe this?
Slippery pants. Huh?
You're, I want to say all over the place because that's not the direction I even want to go in when saying that. But I mean, with the curiosity, you tend to want to be in everything, which is
Really?
fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is still not really you per se. You're more jump to what's interesting to you. That's what I get out of you. This is more so now than the past, but you're definitely like, it's interesting. Ooh, I want to do it. Ooh, let's do it. Would you execute on it? It's kind of tossed in the air depending on who you're around.
Mm.
If you're by yourself, then there's a chance it won't get done, but it'll still be on your mind of wanting to do it. But you're definitely willing to do it if other people are in the process of doing what you want to, not live the dream, but live in the environment that you want to have. So,
Yeah, because when I see people living the way I want to live, it motivates me. When I'm surrounded by people living stagnant, I get depressed.
that's a lot of people, but I'm more so talking in the sense of like, even doing something like this. Really, before this came about, you already had the mindset of wanting to do this. It was just the fact that when I start initiating it, you you hopped in the back of the train. What? Is that true?
I was the one who asked you if you wanted to do this with me.
This, yes. Well, I'm talking about like the other videos I've done with other models with like short form content. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that was
But I'm saying that when you
because
see
you were
that,
already doing
yeah,
it, I
when
was
you
like,
see
you're
me
the
starting to
person
do
to do
that,
it.
yes,
Yeah.
that's why. So you have
Is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing. No.
Okay.
Like,
I'm not sensitive.
Now, your whole brat, you like to be very sassy when it comes to, you like to be sassy when it comes to defining your space and what you like. Which is not a bad thing, it's just one of those that, depending on who you talk to, can rub the wrong way, so.
That Sagittarius shit. He's not gonna believe me, but he does.
I never said I didn't believe you. It's just you didn't have to bring that up. Say it. Because it sells the Ritz thing, and leave it at that. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with the both of us. We will be here next week.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to the people of them?
Well, follow me on my social media. Clean Dragon.
Yes, I can put in the description. And
Alright, so yeah, in the description, follow me on like Instagram, TikTok. That's probably what I'm gonna be working on,
IG, TikTok.
Yeah, IG, TikTok, and once my YouTube gets up and going, YouTube too, but that might not be just yet. And I am a brat, but it's just because now I'm a lot more confident than I used to be, so I don't take shit anymore. And I mean, even when I was a kid, I was like this. I was a brat. I was sassy. I used to get in trouble for it all the time. Be like, stop rolling your eyes. I'm like, fine, I'll fucking roll my eyes. Or they get stuck like that, right? So my great grandma used to say, guys, everybody get stuck like that. I'm like, great. But anyways, I've always been in trouble for being sassy, but there was a time in my life that I was very insecure about who I was, and I got really quiet for years. For years I was quiet, didn't defend myself, nothing. I was just took shit from people. And then I hit a certain point where I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna be who I want. If I rub you the wrong way, I rub you the wrong way. I'm not for everybody, even though some days I do have those days back when I was still a quiet little girl, I kind of wanted to be friends with a lot of people, not to say I wanted everybody to like me, but I just couldn't understand why people didn't like me, because I didn't do shit to people. But the more I grow up, the more I realize you're not for everyone. Not everybody's gonna like you, and that's fine. Because you don't want everybody to like you. You don't want the wrong people to like you because they might try to make you be somebody you're not. So, my dog's on that. I'm sassy and I'm a brat because I'm not gonna take shit from people. And I know my worth, and I'm also humble. I consider myself a humble savage. I can get savage. I can get real fucking savage. But I'm humble about it. I'm cool. Like, I'm never gonna be no Hollywood. That's what I get from most people. That's why I asked, what was your first impression of me? Most guys specifically, no offense, would be like, oh, you're Hollywood. You think you're too good for people. No, never that. Never that. Never that. Not Hollywood. Very humble. So yeah.
That being said, peace out.
Shirt, like the shirts be cool, you know.